Howdy folks, High Value DMD. Don't just give me your subscription, but please let me earn it. Let me earn your like and let me earn your comment. A man must be interesting and dangerous. What do I mean by that? Well, for all the young men out there, or if you're watching this, maybe you have a nephew, maybe you have a son, maybe you have a grandson, and they're trying to figure out their way in life. And maybe they're young 20s or late teens and they're about to start college, or they just don't know what they're doing. They don't know whether to go to college or what. Let's break this down. So I think in order to be successful in your life, career, dating life, people need to find you interesting. There needs to be something about you that is attractive, and it's not necessarily just physical traits. I can only speak from some things that I like to do, and people I think have found interesting about me. So I like to learn a lot about different things. I know a lot about different religions. I try to find things to relate to all different types of people. So I consume a lot of media. I like to learn about geography in different countries and just have a remark or two that I know about other places. And I have found that people really respond well to that. They appreciate that. So that is something that is interesting about me. Some other things, I speak Spanish actually pretty well. I'm not the best at it. I definitely mess up many times, but I can go to other countries and I could absolutely survive in the language. I could take my family to Spain, and I could take them to Colombia, Mexico, and I could deal with that language barrier pretty handily. That's another thing that's interesting about me. Actually, when me and my fiance were together, our car broke down and we had a tow truck driver who is from Cuba, and I was able to talk to him in Spanish about Cuba and about Fidel falling away and another rising to power. And yeah, my fiance thought that was interesting, and that's a useful skill, a survival skill in a way. That is something that is interesting. I can play music. I play guitar. I can sing a little bit. Am I trying to say that I'm the best at those things? No. But I can do them. That's another interest of mine. Also, I like motorcycles. I can ride a motorcycle. So I could probably find some other things that are interesting. I also enjoy things that can go along with the whole kind of humanities type aspect. I love learning about religion. Christianity is a big portion of my life, and I tend to know a thing or two of what I'm talking about when it comes to religion, Mormonism, Islam. Those are interesting. Those things can hold a conversation with another person. So young men need to work on themselves to become interesting, and that will attract a potential spouse. That will open up doors for employment. It will make you more friends. Be interesting, and also be a little dangerous. What do I mean by dangerous? Now, I don't mean that you should be an aggressive person or anything of that sort, right? But it's sort of an extension of be interesting. Being dangerous, I can snow ski. That's an extreme sport. I mentioned that I ride motorcycles. I can ride a motorcycle. That's a dangerous thing that I can do. I have kayaked out miles into the ocean. That is a dangerous thing. I've gone shark fishing with my friend, which I don't take credit for all that. My friend is the real fisherman. However, I've learned quite a bit, and I know how to do it. And I've been right up next to 6'8" sharks, bull sharks. That's being a bit dangerous. All of those things are just gonna flat out make you appear cool. And typically you need to not care what people think. You don't need to put too much weight or stock into that. But all of this is enhancing who you are as a person. And it will most definitely help you in the dating world. It'll give you stuff to talk about. You won't be this lame dude. You'll be able to have a thing or two under your belt. What else can make you dangerous? Obviously, things such as combat sports, which I would love to get into combat sports. I just have never done it. If I have a son, I'd love to get him into boxing, something like that. Weightlifting, I can weightlift. That is an interesting, plus I would put that in the dangerous category. You're moving hundreds of pounds of weight. There's always a risk of injury. Builds confidence, makes you look good. It's gonna make you appear dangerous to people. And if you get real big, which I'm not huge, but if you get big enough, people will start to maybe not want to mess with you too much. Man, I absolutely am enjoying Tennessee, enjoying this bike ride. Keep that in mind though. Take some interesting and dangerous things, or maybe list out some things that you would like to add to your resume to make you interesting and dangerous, and go after those things. Don't just sit around, don't be complacent, don't be boring. Always be pushing yourself to be the better version of yourself. And that's a huge theme on this channel. And that theme really encapsulates so many other things. Like, I am always trying to make myself more interesting, learn more medicine, learn more dentistry, be smarter, and be more well-traveled. That is definitely something that is interesting. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. And more importantly, I hope I earned your subscription. I hope I earned your like, and I hope I earned your comment. Let me know what you think below. What are some things that make you interesting? What are some things that make you dangerous? What is some advice that you would give to a young man that's trying to make a life for himself, forge out a path for himself? Let me know what you think below. Until next time.